Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play a bit more of Surviving Mars by I'm Games, and in the last episode we've been beginning to build our Mars colony with drones and rovers, and we should have a rocket which is going to arrive soon with colonists. The thing is that I don't really remember if I've been asking for food, so we might be in trouble. We've got the infrastructure to actually make food, and we can actually welcome them quite well, but if they've got no food, I believe it might take a bit of time to grow it, so we might be in trouble. So let's just resume and let's try to fix that. Alright, so we had 2 rockets, we were producing oxygen and water and plenty of energy. I think I might want to go for a bit more water
achieved.
nonetheless.
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Let's see what I need to do here. We need to scan more sectors. Oh, we've got water here. Very, very good. Okay, so let's just explore a bit further. What is the flattest place around? We could actually go for a bit of craters and stuff. Water, metal, let's see. I could build towers to actually scan the area, but I would definitely like to have a bunch of resources as well. High chance for metal here. Concrete and metal. Let's go for this one to begin with, and we'll see where we'll go next. Alright, so my rover is on the way, and let's see what I can do here. So I need to check, do I have any kind of food somewhere? I've got a bit of food over there. Okay, it's not much though. And do I have any more on the other storage? I do have a bit of food as well. These rockets are empty. I will need to send them back home if I want to be able to continue sending material over there. We've got quite a bunch of drones which should be used in a different location. Can I actually select more drones? I've got 34 drones, but I would definitely like to actually assign them a bit more to this location. It would be way easier to manage the stuff. We do have 12 here, or I could build another one of these, so we could cover a bit more ground, and actually we could cover this area as well. Because I've got rovers with drone here, but it would be better to have something a bit more, solid. Okay, we'll see when we reclaim this space here, because I don't really want to leave these rockets over there. So we should be getting new rockets. So there is a bit of food in there, so we should be fine. Hopefully we'll have enough food to keep things running until I've got a bit more food on the way, because I'm still building this. What do I need? Polymer. Okay, so where is my transport? Over there with a bit of polymer. Let's just bring it here, and my drone should be able to go a bit further. So we'll still have a bit of concrete around, yes. Yes, we still have a bit of concrete, but we'll need to actually get a second location to produce more. Okay, so do I have what is required to build an extractor for the water? It would be probably more efficient. So it's require a bit of water, and we'll need to maintain this. Yeah, it's going to produce a lot more water. So maybe, yes, I know it's too far, but if I bring a transport and a bunch of pipes, it might be working. Let's just ask for the pipes as well, and we'll need to bring a bit of electricity here. So let's just see. It's going to be a bit far though. Let's just bring it to the tank. Might be the best. Alright, so it's going to be connected. I might want to actually add a tank. It's going to get filled pretty quickly with a second source, so maybe I could ask for one which I would just put over there, or a bit closer. Maybe it might be better. Alright, I'm going to send one more one of these trucks over there, so we can actually keep building these, and we'll need to refill the transport so we can bring the materials to actually finish that. It's a bit far. I should just build this drone factory. Where was it? This drone hub next to the base. I cannot. It's a prefab. I will need to learn the technology or to bring more from Earth. So it's not going to happen anytime soon. What I should do is put a recharge station for my drones, so when they are going to come that way, they might be able to load themselves. So I could just drop it around here. Yeah, next to the cable anyway. And oh, cables. I need cables. And okay, so where is my closest cable? Over there. So if I just link it here, and then I keep going by going under these, I could just follow the thing. Might be a bit easier to handle. Alright, a bit further. Okay, fairly good. So I do have a bit more metal here and concrete. I've got a bunch of polymer. I'll just bring it over there. It should be sufficient to allow us to advance a bit on this construction here. So I was okay, this one is almost filled, and we need to maintain these. When do we need to do that? Yes, we need to bring somebody to take care of it. I should check a bunch of things because we need to keep these things running well. I don't know if the maintenance is automatic or not. Okay, we're going to ask to do it for all these, and I should actually check my solar panel as well. Oh, these as well. Because these should be quite damaged. We need to remove all this dust if we want this to work properly. Okay, it's cool. Oh, so much maintenance to do. I also need to check on these. It can take a bit of work, but might be worth it. I think I clicked on the wrong button here. I need to do it with control. I need to also maintain the battery. We're going to do everything. It's going to take a bit of time, but I'm pretty sure it's going to help. Alright, do we have anything else to maintain? Maybe we need to maintain these pipes? Nope, we don't. And these... I can reduce size of the service? Okay. So maybe we don't really want to have these drones to go that far, and we can just... Nah, we're going to keep it that way for now. We'll just remove these later on. Okay, so do we have the ability? No, we are just not far enough. We're going to bring the river over there, and we do have enough metal, I think, and concrete to finish these. These pipes
Vehicle battery low.
require... Oh, which vehicle? Oh, yes, it is. And I need to recharge this. Select cable. Okay, so we need to come here. Is it going to connect itself? Let's see. $23. Oh, it's charging. Pretty cool. So now I know how to do it. I should check my other trucks because it might be the same thing. Let's see. This one is... Oh, it's fairly good, but it seems to be close enough to actually charge itself. Still going to ask it to do it, but I think I should check my RC. Yes, where is it? It's actually walking here. Okay, so when it's going to be done, I will just bring it here and we'll be loading the battery here. Meanwhile, let's see. I've got a rocket which is almost there. These two are built, so we should be able to... Oh wait, we need to repair these already. I did not actually use it. We're going to repair it right now, so it's going to be done when we're going to begin to work on these. And we might want to make a bit of maintenance on these living quarters as well. I can actually handle 14 people. How many people do I have? 12. Okay, it's all good. We'll just build another one later on. It should be more than sufficient to deal with it. But maybe I should try to... let's see. How many workers on these do we need? Not a worker, of course, but... okay, maybe 3 per shift. So we've got 12 people. Oh, it should be fine. I'm not going to build another one. We won't even have enough people to actually do all the shifts. So for now it will be fine. Maybe I will not do all the shift because we might be able to produce enough food with just a few shifts. I would definitely like to see how to move my drones. Let's see, reassign. But I want to reassign more drones than that. I would like to be able to reassign all the drones to different location. Let's take a look. Oh, it's done already. And I do not know how to select more than one. And it's bothering me quite a bit. I cannot select them both. Nope. Oh! I can right click and do this stuff. Okay, it's a good thing to know. But it's not what I was looking for, but it's a good thing to know anyway. We're going to keep doing that manually, but it is, I believe, a waste of time. Can I assign more to the rover? Oh, I can have 8. Okay, so it's quite handy. I'll just assign them to the rover. Because these are just so handy. Cooperation, nope. Yeah, working with the rover now. Rover 2. Cooperation 1, nope. Rover 2. Let's see. So we've got now 8 for this one and 8 for this one. Good, so we are going to have 2 of these vehicles which are going to be very, very efficient. 2 buildings are not working, yes.
Sector scanned.
Everything is
Select
fine.
a sector to scan.
Okay, so I need to bring the rover here. So we can load the battery and we'll begin to explore other directions then. So what do we have here? We do have a new sector here. And it is filled with metal, but not so much. So let's just keep exploring around. And we'll just discover more locations. Okay, so we've got 4% and we'll be able to get a last rocket. I need to be able to pick up a bit of fuel. I need to find fuel somewhere, or to produce it, so I can send the rockets back. Metal everywhere. But plenty of location to build maybe better towers or stuff. Where's my tower? Just in the middle of there. I could maybe build one on the side so we can protect this place a bit better. I think there was a research which was enabling us to not power these, and it might be handy. So what are we working on right now? Okay, so no longer require power or maintenance. So this is what we should probably work on. We're still working on the water reclamation here, and I might want to wait a bit more. Yes, I'm going to wait a bit more, and then when it's going to be done, we'll try to go with towers so we can actually foresee when bad things are going to happen. What are we lacking here? Come on, if I just bring the track, isn't it going to work? Oh, it's not the right track. Oh, wait a sec. This is what I'm lacking here. And we do have plenty of iron to finish that. Do we lack anything here? Machine parts, yes, we need machine parts. So maybe we'll send... I should definitely hire another of these. Okay, let's just begin by... Okay, what if I drop the colonists? Okay, maybe not here, it's not too bad. It's still within the reach of my drones. And will be handy to refill it quickly so you can just go back to Earth. Okay, are the drones following? No, they might be on board right now. Not yet filled. Okay, so let's just speed up a bit so we can see the rocket. Yes, it is. I'll just slow down a bit so we can see the colonists and stuff going out of the rocket.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Okay, seems to be full of determination as well. So the next tensor will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promises and opportunities. It is now to us to prove that Mars can be a doorway to greater riches and the future of the human civilization. Even the most epic adventure begins with a single step. Okay, so arrival of additional colonists temporarily suspended until the colony prove able to sustain human life. Okay, we'll try to do that. Let's just see what they're going to be.
Milestone
able to do.
achieved.
Here they are. They are quite eager to do things. Look how fast they are going. I need a research lab at some point, it seems. So we've got our 12 colonists. And
New colonists have arrived.
rocket is kind of empty, it seems. So we don't really have any drone to... yes, we've got that truck which is going to unload the rocket. So we're going to bring it a bit closer. What a sec. Are we done with that? Not yet. We are still lacking a few things. But the drone are just doing the job here. S wasn't rich. Okay, good. So now they should be working on these. We've got 12 colonists and I've got already 3 which are working on each. Do I want to make a second shift? Let's see. Before the night might be Andy. It will give us 9 colonists which are busy. Wait, can I not activate 2 shift? Control. Maybe I don't have enough people to work on that. New crop. We're going to let them do their stuff for now, and when we'll get a bit more food I will just try to change things. Okay, can I check on my colonist? Yes, I can. Set residence, age group, sanity, comfort, morale, else, traits. Okay, he's an alcoholic and he's a founder. Let's take a look at the other ones, if I can. Founder fit, nerd lazy. Interesting. Okay, oh, I can actually just go from one colonist to the next. Okay, it's going to be interesting. They are quite different. It might create a bit of trouble though. Okay, so do I need to build a few extra things for now? We've got... Do we have enough water? Okay, it seems to be producing. Optimal harvest is 10, so we are 9.9, it's not too bad. Going to grow in 4 souls, and it's going to be finished in 3 souls. And it's producing a bit of oxygen as well, so pretty good. And do we have enough oxygen here? We are producing what we are consuming, and we could produce more, it seems. We still have 200 which is stored in there. And how much do we have in our storage here? Is it the 200 we are speaking about? Because it's definitely possible. Maybe if I was to actually add 1 more of these storage, I could be able to see if it is just adding more. Okay, let's see, where was it? Oxygen tank. Let's just add a few more. Maybe I should just not build them in bulk like this, because if there is trouble, I might lose them all. Which would be probably bad. Are we done with that? Now we are still lacking something here. We are lacking machine parts, so I need to send my transports and pick up a bunch of these. We just need 2, I think.
Resources are low.
So we're just going to take, where are these? Machine parts, okay. And we're going to load, we're going to load 5. So we'll have a bit of extra parts. Okay, so we're lacking metal. I will need to build something. Now that I've got a bunch of colonists, I could actually build a mine here. So I could send 3 more colonists to take care of that. Let's see. Water extractor? Nope. Where was it? Metal extractor. 20 concrete, 5 parts of mechanical parts. I need 4 worker per shift, so I cannot do all the shifts. I will just need to focus. Okay, so let's see. We can probably build it here. It's no too far from domes. Okay, so we'll need to build another dome to take care of this. I should have thought of that earlier. Okay, I think we might want to go for a bit more concrete here. Okay, but no cable connection. It's going to come afterward. Let's see. A little bit more cable coming from this direction. And... okay, fine. I was still within the reach of, yes, of most drones. So we should be building these. Do I want to dismantle one of these? I don't know. Might be useful to give us a bunch more extra parts, but I'm not sure in the end it's going to be good for us. I'd prefer to send them back. Do we still have plenty of energy stored? It's 200 and this one is... okay, so for now it seems to be fine. Let's take a look. Power production 30. And... wait. We need more. We're consuming 42. Okay, we're not producing enough energy. We're going to be in trouble. I need to take care of that quickly. So... I'm going to last for a few days, I believe, with this storage, but
Cable
not
fault
enough.
reported.
Wait, we need to repair these cables.
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Okay, wait a sec, I've got many things to do first. And what is this cable fault thing? Can I not do a bit of maintenance on these? How do I repair that? Oh, okay, I'll just select drone and send it here. Hope it's going to be done properly. I should make maybe a grid which is a bit more redundant, which is going to go. So if one of these cables is breaking, I would be able to use another cable to reach this location. So if I was to do maybe that, I could actually move energy anyway. Okay, it seems to be working. Nice. Is there more? Sources are low. Cable should be dealt with. We need to explore another sector. Let's just go for this one. Let's just send the river. And okay, so what do we have in this sector here? Not so much. Okay. And okay, so we are at a stage where we need to keep our colony alive for a bunch of souls. Okay, so this location, this part is done. Just bring the river back. And what are we lacking here? Oh, drones to build it. Just come over there. And we'll need to bring the transport. Where is it? Over there, and bring it here, so we can get the part we're lacking. This location needs a bit of concrete and machine parts. It's done already for the machine part, but we are still lacking the concrete. And we're probably lacking the drone as well. Yes, it's a bit too far. Let's just send these over there. And we'll definitely need to build another drone hub around here so we can take care of the dome, because without this, we are not taking care of the dome.
No active research. Research complete.
It's strange. I think I need to, at some point, repair these cables. After research, cool. Let's just go for something different. I need to go for the autonomous sensor so we can bring a lot of these on the way. I could actually ask for a few more as I'm here. Let's see what we can get here. Systematic training. And we might be. It might be handy. We need them to be more efficient so they can actually grow more food. So we're going to queue that. And what else do we have? Maximum number of drone is increased to 80. Maybe it's a bit too much for now. Drone and rover move faster. It could be very handy. What else do we have around? This one could be handy, so I can remove a few buildings which are in the way. And for now it should be sufficient. Maybe I could go for cloning as well. It's going to cost me quite a lot of resource, so a bit not right now. And we'll need to make a lab at some point. I could do the lab right away. The better technology we'll get, the better chance we'll have to survive. So where's the lab? Over there. I don't think there is going to be any child for now, so these two are not going to be necessary. Nursery, nope. Let's begin with the research lab for now. It's going to cost me a bunch of electronics, but I should be able to handle that. Concrete I should be able to deal with as well. So let's just rotate this and drop it. Wait a second, I could actually do it here. Okay, why not? I could keep the space for more of these. I wonder. Let's do it that way for now. We'll see if it is a mistake or not. Water reclamation is done. So how do I use that now? Do I need to build something specific? Let's check. Water reclamation system. This is what we are looking for. And oh, it's big. So we could put it in the middle like this, and there is no other way to deal with it. It's going to cost me quite a lot of concrete and a bit of polymer and a bunch of machine parts. We're going to go with this. And we could maybe add a bit of green over there. So they might be a bit happier. I'm not building this. No, we're not, because we are lacking metal here. But maybe if I just bring my drone over there, it might be sufficient for them to actually collect the metal which is over there. This one here, is it finished? It seems to be. It's producing 3 water per hour. Yes, it's working. Let's bring my people somewhere else. Let's bring this one over there, so it's going to protect a bit the dome if we need to repair stuff and things. Okay, so now they're going to collect the metal and build this. It's quite cool. I love to have these little thing, which are so mobile and which are enabling you to build afar. It's quite handy. I need to finish that as well. Need a bit more metal. Okay, we are not. These drones are not really working well. We'll need to have another of these rovers, because we are. Maybe there is too many of these drones which are working here. I could just send a bunch more to work with this rocket, so they're going to take care of the. Okay, this rocket has still 4 drones, and she does not need to do anything here, I think. This one is going to cover the same area, mostly. So hopefully, if I can I actually just select all these drones? It would be so cool, but it's not going to be possible, is it? Okay, so I'm going to send this one to work. Can I send it to work for the dome? Probably not. So we're going to send it to work for cooperation 1. Another one here. Here you go, and this one. Here you go. 2 more. 1 more over there. Okay, you work for cooperation 1. Okay, fine. And what? We are lacking drones? So from working. So it's not working if I do not have any drone next to it. It's going to be an issue. What if we just need to finish that and we'll go walk for the other one. Okay, so this one is finished. Just bring the drone back over there. And we're going to bring the truck over there so we can actually gather a bunch more resources if we need to. This one is working. all fine. We need to maybe take a look at our power consumption, because we might not be producing as much as I need. We're producing a bit more, but still not enough. I could maybe add a bunch more solar panels. And how do I want to add these? And let's see, maybe over there. Still feel like the wind turbine are more efficient. Maybe not. Maybe not. 5.5. These are 10, so not too bad. These are 0 for now, but when we're going to begin a new day, we'll just need to check. I believe these should be producing more, but as these are not working by night, it might be our issue here. It seems the stored power is diminished a bit. We need to keep this thing properly maintained. Do we have enough supply and oxygen here? Yes, we do have plenty of oxygen. Water, always water. Water production is 4, consumption is 2. Okay, so all good. And food, how do we deal with food currently? We don't see it so much. Why is that? 3.4. And maybe we're not producing food yet. Yes, we do. But we did not produce food. Let's see. Maybe it's a bit too early. Are they well fed and stuff? Okay, I might not see it already. Let's just check on people directly. Else, well rested. Okay, so for now I think everything is fine. They will tell me if it's not fine. Anyway. 6, 7. Can I just... just a few more. Can I choose where I'm going to drop the fuel? It would be nice. Oh, something is not... Yes, we're lacking. Okay, so I just need to bring a bit more cable. I did not think about the cable. It was a mistake. It's going to be a bit weird, but I'll try to follow this. I'm going to make a field. Kind of. We need to follow these cables and... Alright. It's better if we've got a bit of extra energy than the contrary. And it's not going to cost us so much, just a little bit of metal here. Which we might be lacking a bit though, but yes, we are lacking metal here. I need to make another dome which is going to be closer to that. Or maybe I could bring a bunch of drones close to a metal deposit and bring also my transport so they can just maybe load the thing. I don't know, might be worth trying. We could try to do it right away, as a matter of fact. Let's see if it is going to be possible. We need to have faster rover soon. It's going to be way more efficient. But they are a bit slow. Maybe I should just...
Sector scanned. Select a sector
half
to
of
scan.
the battery, it's still fine. Let's take a look. We do have something here. What is this? Money? Rare deposit. Rare metals. Can I check what it is? Probably not. Okay, let's just check the next sector then. So where do we want to check? The closest to the dome the better, I believe. And we should also begin to build a bunch of these, where were these? Sensors. This still require energy though, so I might want to wait for the research to be done. It's going to be done in a few sol, I think. Okay, let's just speed up a bit the time so we can see what's going to happen. I wonder, do we have any storage of food? It would be nice to know that. Except for the 3.4, it seems to be a bit
Meteor
limited.
shower incoming.
Oh, nope. Nope. How do I deal with that? So meteors are extremely common in the solar system. Every day small to medium-sized meteor hit the Earth, but most burn out quickly in the atmosphere without ever reaching the surface. Mars, on the other hand, has a very thin atmosphere, and most meteors reach the surface. This is sadly a constant threat, and must be taken into consideration when designing our colonies. Dome can mostly withstand direct hit with manageable damage, but all buildings outside the protection of domes are vulnerable. Okay, so we might be in trouble because we'll need to have more than one system for water and oxygen, and I've been a bit not paying attention to that, so we are going to be in trouble in 17 hours. Maybe what I should do is build a few more systems. So what's going on here? Oh, I've got this rocket which is ready. I'm going to send it back so it's not going to be destroyed. Go back to Earth, please. And don't bring your drone with you, please.
Milestone achieved.
Okay. Do you have another one? No, I cannot send these back, so it's just a matter of time. I don't believe you should just remain here, drones. It's a bit hot around. So we won't lose this rocket, at least. It's not too bad. The thing is that we've got a redundancy for the energy. We'll be able to fix that, except for the maybe the... Wait, I need to repair this. For the battery, we might want to add a few more batteries somewhere. I can try to do it now, even though I don't really have the metal here. Did we actually pick up a bit of metal here? Going to metal depots. I'm just trying to discover things here. Loading resource. Are you loading resource? I wonder. Okay, these guys are going to work on these. But are they still working for? Yes. So I can just ask them to work here and they're going to do it. Yet they are still linked to the river, which is cool. And are they going to be filling this properly? I think they are. We've got a bit of metal around here already. What are you doing? Why are you just dropping these here? Oh, maybe it's just picking up these things. It's definitely possible.
We have a food.
Our colonists are starving.
Oops, I think I might be doing something wrong here. Supply of fresh nutriment is vital for the survival of the colony. And what did I do wrong? I think we might have enough. Let's just take a look at this. How is it that we're starving here? Let's take a look at the dome. We've got 3.4, which should not be enough, seemingly. Just take a look at my colonists here. I think what I should do is add a shift. Seems to be the best way to deal with things. I hope we'll have enough water though. So let's take a look. Second shift. I just want to add a few more people here. Come on. Do I do that? Oh, this building operates on a single shift, org shift. Okay, so there is no... It's not possible for me to activate more shift. So I should just build another one of these buildings if I want to make an extra shift. Yeah. We're going to get some food soon, but not soon enough, it seems. Let's see. I'm just going to try to add an extra. Where was it? Nope. I don't see it. Why is that? Research, school, playground, police station, infirmary, grocer. Nope. I'm looking for something more. Ah, here it is. Opening farms. I do not have the space to. Nah. So let's just choose a better spot. Nah, it's going to be that way then. How much did it cost? Not too much. I could maybe go for another one, just for the sake of it. We'll need to produce plenty of food for when other colonists are going to arrive. And I should bring what's required to finish that. So do we have enough concrete? Probably not. Why do we have so much food over there and it's not being brought to the... Okay, maybe I could deal with that with my rubber. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm going to let these bits of metal over there, and we're going to come here. We're going to pick up the food, and we'll bring it towards the dome if we can. Only 11 hours before we get in trouble. Okay, so I've got 6 food. Just keep going. Alright, just let a bit of food over there. Ah, we're not going to do that. Let's just bring it here then. And maybe with a bit of luck, our colonists are going to be smart enough to pick up these. I should maybe try to ask for a storage of food around, so it's going to be a bit easier to deal with things. And I couldn't be drop. Can I choose what I'm going to drop here? Not really. I should just wait. It's a shame I've got a car which is full of food and nobody's going to pick it up. Okay, let's see. Unload resource. Okay, it's maybe what I want to do here. Alright, working fine. And now, is it close enough so you're going to pick it up or not? Yes, it is. Good. So nobody's going to starve again for a bit. They might die because of metals, but not because of the lack of food. Okay, maybe we're still lacking things here. Concrete and metal. Okay, maybe I should just stop here and wait for these drones to unload the metals they need. And then I will go and try to pick up these bits of metals. Everything is still working fine here. Come on, guys. Can we actually keep working on these? And do we have enough energy? For now we still do have a bit of energy, but it seems to be unlikely that it's going to remain the same. Okay, so let's see. Okay, these are pretty cool. Now we do have the research lab on, so we should have still 3 people which are available to work in these, but not so much more. So maybe this second one here is not going to cut it. I could just maybe pause the thing. Turn off. Reduce purity. And this one here, water reclamation. For now I'm fine with water, so we're going to reduce the purity as well. Because we still need to have a few people working in there, and I probably don't have these people ready yet. I feel like we're lacking plenty of concrete here. Oh, and we need to repair that. Okay, still 2 hours before we get in trouble. What I might want to do is to build maybe...
Resources are low.
come on, where are these? What kind of resource? Polymer, okay. We're going to try to build a little bit of storage here for oxygen. And I might want to build an extra battery as well. So if we are too much in trouble, we might be able to fix that. But in just 1 hour, it's going to be very difficult. I hope the meteor storm is not going to last too long. No. Okay, so just bring these guys back because we need to. Wait a sec, we've got 8 drones without control. No, wait. These guys, they need to be brought in. What have I done? Okay, seems to be fine. No, the storm is going to begin. And yes, it's going to remain 2 souls. Oh, it's not good. Hope we are going to be lucky, but I really don't know. Why do we have only 7 drones? I should have 8. I could assign one to this. Yes, we're going to assign one. Maybe not this. This is maybe not the right one, but only 6. Why is that? Where's the last one? Drone up. I think I lost the drone somewhere. Just have no idea where. A walking drone commander. I don't really have
Sector
any.
scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Where is the drone? Oh, it is the one. Okay, so let's just bring him up there. Yes, it's going to open soon. We are still lacking polymer. We need to explore more location around. Okay, we've got more water here. Let's just send that over here to take a look at this. Nope, I don't really want to do that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Are these necessary to be built right away? I don't really know. Yet. Okay, this one is basically empty. We've got 3 machine parts. I'm going to send it to pick up the metal here. So we can finish the bunch of extra building we are lacking. And do we have any concrete? Not so much. 2 concrete. It's really not much. And is there... Okay, we're going to lack concrete very, very soon. So we need... Oh, except we've got one here, which is not powered. Why is that? Sufficient power? Are we not producing enough? Probably not. Oh, definitely not. We're going to be in trouble very, very soon. What should I stop from working? I think I should stop this. Oh wait, this one. And stop this one as well. Do we need concrete for these? No, just metal. So I'm going to stop the buildings which are not necessary. Do we have plenty of water? We do have a bit of water, but not enough. I need to repair this one. Let's make a bit of... not really necessary here. Maintenance on different buildings here. And to keep these things properly... I should maybe not do it all the time because it's going to burn a bit of materials, but still. Some of these are really, really in bad shape. Alright, let's see. Oh, I can't stop clicking on this. Let's see. Are we still... No, we're good. Let's just bring all this metal back here. I'm not yet ready to send this rocket back. But maybe this rocket has no reason to actually have so many drones around. What's gone? What are they? Oh, they're actually unloading things. There is a bit of food on board, and they were not able to... Maybe I should just give it a bit more range so it can actually access this little storage, just in case I would have not enough space in this one. Yeah, I think I can probably just stack them. We'll see pretty soon. I should probably do another general... No, there is one over there. So I'm good. We've got food on this one. Yes, we do. So we've got plenty of food, but we are not really using it so much. Okay, so I think I need to hurry on this matter here, so I could maybe bring the drone over there.
Research complete.
Autonomous sensor. Okay, let's go with this. What do I need to build these sensors? Okay, just metal and electronics. I don't really have so much electronics yet. Okay, metal easier though. Zero, okay, it's all good. And let's see. So almost done with the oxygen tank. Alright. We need to finish that one as well, but we don't have the polymer. So, do I have any polymer left? Probably not. No, no more. So I won't be able to finish that one here. So I can actually go and try to finish this one. Look at these, so many. Are these just bits of metals or just bits of stone? If I do have enough energy, I should just
Anomaly found.
producing concrete with that. So we need more concrete. Okay, so my drone should be working now. We've got metal, we've got things to do. It is the right time to begin to work on these. And to repair these. But we've got no polymer, so we are not going to be able to repair these. It's going to break and... okay, we need to ask for things. Let's just ask for a rocket here. Cargo rocket here. We need to send us an extra transport, I think. Going to be handy. I've got enough drones, so I'm not going to ask for more. A bit of concrete would be useful. I'm going to ask for 30. 30 is not so much. Can I go for more? Maybe. What could be useful as well? I need polymers. Okay, there is no more space, so maybe I should just go a bit easier on the concrete and ask for a few more things. So, what is going to be the most important thing? I could ask for a prefab as well. Another drone hub. It's going to be 5,000 kilos, so it might be difficult. Stirling generator could be handy as well. Oh, machine part factory. Oh, it could be a good investment here. It's quite heavy. Water and fuel, I cannot really produce any fuel. Fuel from water. Oh, it could be interesting. Okay, we're not going to do that this way. We're going to not ask for concrete. So I can be reclaimed a bunch more kilos here. And we're going to ask for prefabs. So we're going to go for a fuel refinery here. So we can produce a bit of fuel. We're going to ask for maybe... I think asking for this a bit too early because, you know, we don't really have the people to actually man these. So maybe it's a bad idea. We're going to ask for another drone hub. And maybe polymer, water and fuel. I could actually use that quite a bit. And we'll go for electronics and machine parts in another rocket. Or I could just pick them right away. And we'll see when we'll use them. Might be a good idea. So with the kilos remaining, I might want to pick up a bunch more things. I'm going to lack parts here, probably a bunch of electronics. Still have 2,000 kilos here, so I cannot ask for concrete. It's too heavy. I'm not going to ask for drones, so we might want to go for a bunch more polymers, maybe, so we can repair these. Yes, not too bad. Okay, launch it. Here we go. I'm probably lacking things, missing things here, but okay, so we're consuming a bit less than when producing, so all good with energy. Oxygen is more than fine, and water is fine as well. We need to produce more water if we want to produce fuel, though. And this one is not working, is it? At least it's not being repaired. It seems to be waste rock. We're not dumping this properly. Okay, I need to make a dumping area here, and we need to bring a bunch of drones as well. I need to bring a rover. Okay, what are we lacking on this one? We do have metal here. I feel like we've got all the necessary... Okay, a drone is working on this. So we don't really need to have this transport here anymore. We need to bring it somewhere else. We've got plenty of concrete here. Okay, so we're going to move a bit around so we can finish things, because as you can see, we're lacking concrete here. We're lacking concrete not here. Just here, that's all. That's all. We'll need polymer as well. And let's load plenty of concrete. Let's load 30. Okay, it was a good idea not to pick up any of these. Oh, it's very, very strange. Look at the shadow of these on the dust. It's interesting. Can I select actually all the drones?
Resources are low.
I wonder. Not really. So we are lacking polymer and metal. Yes, of course we are. And are ready to go. Seems to be the case. Let's just bring these bits of concrete next to the base, and I could maybe try to I don't know, make a general storage here close by, so it's going to be a bit easier to handle things. Universal depot here might be handy. Just things we can create out next to it. Still waiting for a few things though. I'm curious to see if we're going to be able to produce enough. Inactive work shift. Yes, we've got only 3 people working here, but they're not good with it. So maybe I should just stop them from searching stuff and just assign them to different jobs at some point. Oh wait, we need to repair this. And we're going to request that on all the same kind of buildings. We cannot have these break. Okay, good. We're beginning to store a bit of oxygen here. So we've got always a bit of storage, unless it's breaking the pipes, and then we are doomed, because it's bringing not only the oxygen but also the water. So it's a really bad idea. I should just maybe work differently. I should just make another pipes around, so both are not going to be broken at the same time. I might want to do that. It's going to cost me a bit
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Going to cost me a bit of metal, but it might be worth it. So let's say I'm going to make a pipe which is going to come over there. Let's go around. We're going to take a bit of space. Pretty bad idea, but alright, connected, kind of. That way we'll be a bit better prepared, and if we need to actually add a dome around here, we might be able to take advantage of this. Okay, so are we done with that? Not yet, because we are still lacking polymer, but we've got more than enough concrete, so we'll just need for the rocket to land and we'll be able to finish these buildings. So what else do we have? We've got plenty of water here. We need, oh, look at that. So these are the places where we are going to have, oh, so I can actually explore these to get resource out of these meteorites. It's quite good. Do I want to send I'm not sure. Might lose a rover here. This is where it's landing. So for now I'm lucky, but it might be bad at some point. Still one sol and 20 hours to wait, but it seems well lucky for now. Let's just push a bit that way, just for the sake of it. We should still be fine for now, but... okay, so I should definitely send a rover next to that place. Maybe even here. So we can actually gather the metal which is remaining here. And it's maybe time to actually store... can I store... load resource... want to unload all the concrete, maybe even the parts, so let's just unload everything. We'll go and pick up more stuff on the way. Let's just go and check a bit how these are falling. It would definitely be troublesome if it was to land on my base. Can I actually harvest these? It would be cool. I believe these should be filled with plenty of cool and useful materials. The earth is a bit scorched. What's gone here? Fresh comfort. There is no shopping, I know, but it is not really the point here. And there is... maybe we should just add a dinner or something, so they can have proper dinners. Let's take a look at what I can do here. What does it require? Not so much. Spacebar, fancy hotels, relaxation, drinking and social. Dining, social and food, it might be better to go with this, but it's going to cost me quite a lot of workers, and I'm not sure I've got them. Open air gym. I cannot do it, I've got no polymer. It would be nice to have something I can actually do which is not going to cost me too much. Food shopping. It requires three people, I don't really have them. Art workshop. Electronic store. Okay, I think I should go for a diner, but I don't really have the 2 people it's going to require, do I? How much space is it taking? I wonder. It seems to be... nah. It's a bad idea. I need to keep them alive for now. Okay, all of these are full. Good. These two... you know what? I might want to actually make one of these extra storage closer to the base. Just in case. Water tank next to these pipes, and I need to finish the pipes though. Let's go and pick up a bit of metal here. Oh, wait, we need to repair that, don't we? Seems to be... nah, it seems to be all fine. And there is a lot less wasted rock now. I could just ascend a bunch of these drones so they can take care of these metal bits here, And we can pick up the metal when we are going to be ready. Do we have enough energy to keep going here? I just want to sell the dome now to colonists. Would be better. Okay, I think we are producing enough so we can actually resume our production here. Right, nice. We're going to be able to pick a bit of metal. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with these rocks. It might be handy at some point. Both of these are almost filled. I should probably just do another dumping area here. So don't need to go that far. Isn't it too close? Might be. Let's destroy it. It's too close. Let's just now do it a bit further, like here. Okay, so these should be walking on this, and I'm going to ask for a few more drones to walk on this as well. Are we still within reach? Yes, we are, but we're not going to take care of the rocks anymore for now. I'm going to ask this little bit to pick up the metal bits, if possible. Where are you going? I'll just pick up these and then. Okay, much better. Okay, the rocket should be there in very little time. We've got 5% left, so we are going to be able to take advantage of these polymers to finish our different structures here. And just speed up a bit so we can get these done. And let's just check on the map. Where are the rockets? The metal
Anomaly
falling
found.
for now. Seems to be a bit on
Milestone
the east.
achieved.
I might want to move my rover back because it might be destroyed. Come back, please. It seems to be not going to be too good. Okay, I've got my rocket which is ready. Let's just drop it somewhere close, like here.
Pipe leak reported.
Oops, I'll just take a look. Okay, this one needs to be fixed. Do I have a drone available? Yes, I do. How do I take care of this? Is it going to do that automatically, or is it just not going to? Let's see, it's leaking. Come on, guys. Maybe I'm lacking iron. Just pick up everything which is remaining and just bring it back here. See if it is going to be possible to repair that. Let's bring my drones over there so they can keep working on this. And where's my rocket? Just over there. Good. We've got an extra transport. Going to be quite handy. And I should also I'm going to bring that closer by so we can begin to empty the rocket. Okay, so do I get my stuff? My nice stuff here. Okay, we've got polymers, we've got electronics, but what I would like to see is the prefabs I've been picking up. Produce food. Okay, we've been producing. Oh, come on. We've been producing a bit of food now, so we should have plenty now, don't we? Let's see. 9.9. I've got plenty of people which are. Oh, we have a bit of stored food. Not so much though.
Research complete.
Is it now fixed? Not yet. Still losing things. I might want to send this. No, there is a drone which is taking care of it. Good. It's going to be fixed very, very soon. Pretty nice. And let's take a look. Now we've got probably a few new buildings which we can actually take advantage of. I've got a drone hub which I'm going to be able to probably let's see. I could add it here, but I'm not sure it's a good idea. Maybe on this side it's going to be a bit further and I will be able to cover a bit more ground. Okay, over there. When we remove the rocket, it will be a bit better. And we need what? It's already been. We've got everything which is required already. Okay, so the polymer factory, water and fuel. We need to produce fuel first, then. So the fuel refinery first. It's going to cost us 5 energy and 1 water, and it's going to produce a bit of fuel. So the best thing would be to put it on the trajectory of the pipes. So we can get a bit of water on the way, but maybe what would be better would be to make it a bit on the side, make another pipe with something to block the pipe in case we don't want to spend water on it. We could just put it here. Then we could actually where was it? Add a pipe valve here. Okay, we need to build the pipe first. So let's just build the pipe first. It's better there. I think it's just a better way to deal with it. Okay, just... What am I doing here? Oh, I made a mistake, I think. No, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's just not do it. Okay. Made a mistake. Let's just do a regular pipe. Alright, better. And let's just link it. It's a bit strange. I'll just do it that way instead. Alright. And we're going to put a valve over there. So I need to build the actual pipe before I do that. But then I will do a valve. We're going to also bring a bit of power. And where do we want to make this come from? Probably over there. Alright. I'll just make it follow the pipes. Alright. So that way we'll be able to produce our own fuel. Just speed a bit. Okay, we just need to finish the pipes and we'll be fine. Do I have a bunch of extra drones which are available now? I'm still working on this. I've got only 4 drones working on this. Oh, I've got a bunch which are not working, so I might want to send them to the other station, so it's going to be a bit more efficient.
Sector
Alright,
scanned.
now,
Select a sector to scan.
now I've got 11 on this one. I'm going to just remove 1 more. Alright, so we've got 9 which are working here, and they might be able to work a bit better on this. Yet we might be still lacking the iron to deal with things, so we might be in trouble. Do we have the polymer to finish that? I think it's working already. Yes, it is done already. Look at that. And where do we have so many people which are working on this shift? Oh, they are moving people between buildings because we do not have enough people. So the thing is that we need to reduce a bit the priority on this building here. So we are going to spend less people, which could be working on the food. Okay, fine. And come on, guys, I need to be working on this a bit better. I'm going to send this one over there. We don't have any metal in these. No, we don't. As a matter of fact, we don't really have any metal here. Maybe if we were to look around a bit, we might be able to find some. Yes, over there. So let's see if we're going to be required to do it or not.
Vehicle battery low.
Which one? This one? Yeah, this one. Let's just connect to the grid. There we go. And we'll come back here later on. Just connect it to the grid as well. Come on, what are you doing here? All good. And which one was it? It was this one. Okay, it's all good then.
Building a new home on an alien world? That takes guts, to say the least.
Okay, we've got colonists which has a new trait now, enthusiast. So that's the spirit. Let's keep going. Anyway guys, I think we're not going to be able to go much further today. Hope you like it. We got our first colonist on, and it's quite cool. So guys, thank you for watching. If you like the video, if you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please consider following my referral link to buy your games on the Humble store. They've got pretty nice price and interesting bundles as well. So with that said, until next time folks, have fun!